Hello, I'm Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. I just did my shout out project number 1. I want to do my shout out project number 2. I've been wanting to try to do these in a little bit more of a quiet, surroundings, and it's kind of quiet tonight, so I can kind of concentrate, try this. Trying to keep it under 10 minutes if I can. Let's see. My third shout out, I just did 3. Let me go to my first one on this video. My first shout out on this video would be Joesticks at Kentucky Swagger. And the reason why I mention him now is because he was the first one that actually did a beer trade with me. And Joe is a very nice guy. He has good reviews on the beers he does, and he also does home brewing and shows you, how the process that he goes through to make the home brews that he does. Yeah, he did a black IPA, and I commented on it that it sounded really good, and that he'd mentioned earlier that he wanted to send it to some people, and I said, hey, if you need to send, have someone check out your home brews, let me know. I would be, happy to check them out. And he's already said that, well, you're one of the ones I was going to send one to. So I'd always appreciated that, and I was like, awesome. And it sounded really good, the black IPA. And so, yeah, he said he was going to do it. He followed through, and I got it. So he was my first beer trade, or beer mail, I guess you could say. And I'd always mentioned that, Joe Johnson, my first beer mail, Dean Johnson, my first shout out. So I always thought that was kind of funny, 2 Johnsons. But one a British gentleman and the other one's a redneck. I'm just kidding, Joe. You know that. Joesticks. All right. Old Joe, he cracks me up, his reviews. He's very entertaining. The way he's got high energy on his channel, and he always at the end of them he always says like, comment, and subscribe, and then he says holla back at your boy. He always cracks me up with the way he goes on about on his channel. But yeah, I always enjoy watching his reviews, and even his home brews is very interesting. But yeah, Kentucky Swagger beer reviews, Joesticks. Check him out. Subscribe. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Very nice gentleman. Let's see who else we got. I'm trying to go by people who have also have shouted me out or mentioned me too. I've always appreciated that. Okay, I want to get to everybody if I can, but let's see. A newer channel that's out is Daniel at Beer Toobin. He doesn't have many subscribers yet, and I'm really surprised about that, because his channel is really good. Daniel, he's very entertaining. He does some good little special effects with the camera and stuff, and some of the stuff he puts in there is funny. And he does good beer reviews. He's been doing a lot of traveling here lately, Germany, Mexico. I think that was it, but he kind of takes you along, on his trip, and shows you where he's at, what he's doing, the beers he's trying. It's very generous that he takes time out, to do that, to show everybody, what he's seeing and stuff like that. So it's really cool and interesting. But yeah, he gets me laughing too. Some of the stuff he comes up with and does, he's funny. But Beer Toobin, check him out, subscribe to him, and keep up on his reviews. he does some really interesting video work. Okay, let's see who else we got. Rod J. Hey, Rod J. He does good beer reviews. Very nice gentleman. He's very detailed in his reviews. So he'll break a beer down. You'll know exactly what that thing is going to be tasting like, because he tells you the textures, the characters he smells and tastes in it. Very, very good reviews, and they're not usually over 10 minutes. He does a lot of editing. He takes out stuff, you know, to make it so it's not so long, and make sure you get out of the review, you know, what the beer tastes like. So he finds some really good beers out there. But yeah, he's a good guy, Rod J. Rod J Beer Ventures, or Rod J Beer Reviews. I think he changed it. I can't remember, but either way, you'll find it. Let's see. I got one more. What kind of time I got? 8:26, 8:30. Stephen Bush. Oh my gosh, the guy's crazy. Stephen Bush. He does reviews sometimes by himself, but mostly with either his buddy Daryl or his buddy Jesse. These guys are nuts. They are lunatics. Some of the stuff they come up with, for adults only. All right, no children should be allowed to watch his reviews. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's raw. His channel's raw. They find some good beers to review. These guys they're funny. They get you laughing. But you know, that's you know, the adults only. Cover the kids' ears if you're watching it, or use earbuds. Yeah, Steven, but he's a nice guy. Steven's a nice guy. He lives in Oklahoma like me. But yeah, and his buddy Daryl, he's a truck driver. I don't know what Jesse does. I can't remember what he does for work, but yeah, they have longer videos, but they talk about a lot of stuff. Sometimes political, sometimes, you know, guns, sometimes. Oh, Steven also does vape reviews. I haven't seen him do one in a while. But you know, the e-cigarettes, those type of things, he does those. But yeah, he's interesting. Check him out. If it's, you know, if his channel's something you can handle, subscribe to him. He always watches mine. All these guys I've mentioned tonight watch mine and comment, so I've always appreciated that. So I think that was 3. Yeah, I'm enjoying this this hobby, being a beer hobbyist, which is what Ronald Terrio calls it, and it's very fun. But yeah, I've been wanting to do these shout outs. I hope they're just turning out right, and I hope I'm explaining these reviewers genuinely and correctly, because I have a lot of respect for these for my fellow reviewers, and their generosity. You know how they are about watching and commenting. You know, you get more comments probably from your fellow viewers than you do the regular public and other just regular viewers. So, you know, there's a lot of support. So I've always appreciated that. All right, well, it's almost 10 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. And I thank you for watching. And we will see you guys on the next one. All right, bye.